To start making Sleep Kirby, I first start by making a little ball of aluminum foil and then pushing it down a little bit to give it that classic sleep shape. After that, I make some light pink clay for the majority of the body, and then I take off a piece to make, well, the little slightly pinker blush, and I also make some red for the shoes. After that, I cover the aluminum foil ball that I made in the light pink clay, and then I bulk it up a little bit to make it less obvious that this is surrounding a ball of aluminum foil. Once the ball is bulked up, I then push down the sides to make it look like there is some actual weight pushing this onto the ground. After that, I add two long elongated spheres and blend them into the base of the body for the hands. Once these two get fully blended in on all of the sides that it has, I then, start working on the feet, of course. The feet are just two ovals that have a point at the end. These both get attached to the back, but the attachment is weak, so I had to glue it on later on into the process. After that, I insert a mouth and, just push it in. After that, I put some dark red clay onto the inside of the mouth, and then push that in as well in order to get it stuck to all the different sides of the inside of the mouth. After that, I remove the excess, and then I push it all in even further with a ball stylus, a very small one. After that, I insert a tongue into the mouth, and then push it down with one of my silicone tools in order to give it that tongue shape. After that, I make a thin worm of black clay and wrap it around in slightly semicircles to make the closed eyes. Once that's done, all that's left for the face is to add the two blush marks on the spots below the eyes. After that, I make a purple for the hat, and then I make a yellow for the spots on the hat. Once I have the colors ready, I bake the Kirby so that I can add all of these details without ruining any of the intricate work on the rest of my sculpture. To make the hat, I just get a flat piece of clay, blend it along the top part, and then put a triangle or a cone on the back part and blend the two pieces together. As you can tell, the feet fell off there. Can't really say much else about that. After that, I separate a bunch of different pieces of the yellow clay in order to make a bunch of circles on the top of the hat. I place them somewhat spaced apart on both sides of the hat, really everywhere. And then, once this is done, I add a thick white worm, around the connection between the purple and the pink in order to make it look like the hat has an edge. Once the little rim of the hat is done, I blend it all together and then have a little ridge or indent on the center of it in order to make it look more accurate, I guess. I don't really know. Just looks better, I think. I don't really know. After that, I make the indent even more noticeable and push in the sides to make sure that they're actually pushed in properly. And then I add a worm of clay over where the feet should be, but they aren't anymore, to make sure that they actually go into the model decently instead of just looking like a hastily made addition. After that, I add a ball to the back of the hat, and then I push it down slightly on the ground in order to make it look like it's actually sitting on the ground. With that, it's done.